Look, I was thinking I meant to make this video yesterday, but I didn't. Um, who y'all think is? Because there's the top two wrestling companies. You have WWE, who's been around for years, decades. Um, way back for years. Um, and then you have the wrestling company W W. I mean, not W. Um, AEW, who started back in 2019, which wrestler helped build Cody Rhodes, and now he's back in WWE. Now, if you add up the points, um, if you add up my point, what I'm trying to say, who is the better company? Who do you enjoy seeing? Me, myself, I enjoy both companies, but in a different way. I enjoy the I enjoy WWE for starters. I enjoy they have matches like cage matches. They like just a regular cage match. Falls count anywhere. War games. It's my favorite match of there's before it was um uh false count. Um but I like the wars game matches. I know you got teams, but it's just war games is just so good to see because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if somebody's gonna turn on you on your own team. You don't know you saw Io put herself in a trash can and just jump off the cage. It's fun to see. So my point is in WWE you have more entertaining wrestlers that will put um on a good match, ambience matches. However, WWE, AEW, they have is they have uh violence mocks. They have like I said in the video before, they have their company is more like um uh ECW. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. I just saw where it's broken glass, uh, thumbtacks, kind of like old stuff. The wire, the barbed wire and stuff. Um, the whole thing with Punk leaving. Uh, I was Jack Perry, uh, I don't know if y'all seen it when Punk had left. Punk was like, "Why you doing this? Why you breaking people on glass?" And I think Tony Khan, the president of AEW, like that. Like he thought it would bring it will rise up. It will make the company better, which I think it would bring back the stuff that they did back in the day besides WWE, where they have cage matches, um, chains, you know, ambulance matches. You know, they have these WWE where you get it is just to steel or cage, where the AEW you get real real dangerous. I just saw um a match with MJF. I forget who else it was. They had glass and he slammed MJF on to the glass. It was inside the ring. Uh, he had cuts on his back, but that's what AEW is about. And 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 us as fans, we chant AEW, AEW. And what did they chant when ECW, ECW, ECW? It's just a new, bigger um, uh, ECW. ECW wasn't that big, and I think the what I said from the beginning of this video, uh, if I think if WWE didn't get into ECW would have been big. ECW would have taken over the landscape. It would have, at that point in time, it would have been going head to head with WWE. And with AEW, they took over the landmark. They were like, we are going to war with WWE. They bought Tony Khan. He bought Ring of Honor, and he made CM Punk. He made a statement. He said, if Tony wasn't gonna do it, Vince was gonna do it. This is when Vince still owned the company. But yeah, but my thing is Tony Khan. I think he a shark. Reason I say he a shark is he's just like Vince. He's just like Vince, because he wanted to make the business bigger. He wanted to make the business bigger. Cody Rhodes helped start the company. It wasn't his company, but he helped start the company, and something went down. Cody didn't say exactly what happened, but Cody Rhodes and Tony Khan, he he did something he did like I think tell you just a shark. He liked to he was trying to take over the business, like, oh, this is my business or whatever. Cause I saw in a video before he said I'm everything to the business, but it's his business. You like, okay, who's the owner of AEW? And it's gonna say Tony Khan, which in fact he's the president, but he started. I remember when first of AEW, he uh, but you gotta get possible. Who helped you get to where you were, and the sounds of it is uh uh you gotta give props to people who helped you, but the sounds of it, he sound like stuff like Vince would do. I'm sorry, he's the new Vince, where once he gets Vince's age, I don't know who's gonna take it over, but that's how it is. But yeah, Tony is a shark. But where I was, where I was, the question of this video, um, who, what do you like? I'm sorry, which company do you like better? I gotta say AEW, because they have better matches. They have better matches where you jump on your feet. Is not about the wrestlers you want to see. Um, and they do have wrestlers that you want to see, like kind of like Edge, Darby Allin. I could go on and on. I'm not gonna waste my breath running down names, but they make those matches extreme. Like Darby Allin, he got that coffin drop, and you like, this is awesome. This is awesome chance, or putting people through tables. You just love to see, and that's what professional wrestling is all about. Is we love to see some extreme stuff, you know, and you like, I never seen that before. That was awesome, and you gonna want to buy some more. You gonna want to buy some more tickets when they come to your town, or you like, oh, it's Wednesday, turn on. It's Saturday, turn on Collision. So yeah, I like AEW better, because it has those extreme matches. But I like WWE because they have. Uh, but I like WWE too, because I like to see uh, wrestlers wrestlers that I've always liked. You know, ever since they and now most of them uh retired now. Um, but now you still have more that come in. You like, I like I like this guy. He's gonna be the future one day. Guys like Finn Balor, you know, hmm or you come out and see Rey Mysterio do a match, or a frog, 619 and a frog splash, and you go on to see that match, so that's why I like WWE. That's why I said on certain sense, because you go want to see a match in AEW extreme match like you seen back in the day, but with WWE, you gonna want to see your favorite wrestlers. That's the difference between AEW and WWE. Cause they the top two companies. They go head to head. If you like this video, give a thumbs up. Comment your favorite company. If you like both, it's fine. Share this video. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. It's been Talk with King Devin.